Hello and welcome to the Entrepreneur's Wealth Channel, the information channel dedicated to entrepreneurs, successful and aspiring people. Remember that immersing yourself in the right training and practicing the right action is the key to your success. In this video I will give 5 practical tips that will help you get out of debt. Make sure you watch the video till the end because this knowledge will not only earn you money but also a lot of heartache. An ordinary person in our current society has one or more of these debts. Starting with credit cards, your home mortgage, a college student loan, new car debt, some store credit, and some debt from a friend or relative. The sad part about this is that many people I know are in debt up to their necks due to their financial misbehavior and over the last few years, and it is making their lives hell. I want to start this episode by telling you what can happen in your life if you allow debt problems to spiral out of control. Serious consequences of debts. First, people with a high level of debt have a large increase in their levels of stress and worry. When you have a lot of debts, you will think all the time about where you will get the money to pay the installments so that, for example, the bank does not throw you away from home. Many can't even sleep well, which can in turn lead to serious health problems and develop productivity at work. Increasing the risk of being made redundant. Having less money on hand aggravates the situation further. Debts keep you trapped in a job. Many people continue in a job they hate because if they quit they will have no way to pay their financial commitments. This torture can go on for many years. In extreme cases, some fall into addiction to alcohol, drugs, or gambling as an escape from coping with their financial hardship. I wouldn't want you to get to the point at any point where you have to suffer any of these consequences. Another serious consequence of bad debt management is the damage to couple relationships. It is a fact that problems associated with money are among the top 3 causes of divorce. Debts can negatively affect your relationship in several ways. Financial stress. Debts can cause an increase in the level of stress and tension in the couple, especially if there is no clear solution to pay off the debt. Communication problems. Debts can lead to a lack of transparency and open communication in the couple, as one or both partners may feel embarrassed or guilty about their financial situation. Conflicts. Debts can be a source of conflict in a couple, especially if there are differing opinions on how to manage finances or how to pay off the debt. Trust issues. Debt can undermine trust between partners, especially if one of you has built up the debt without consulting the other. Influence future decisions. Debts can affect a couple's future decisions, such as their ability to buy a home or save money for the future. Now let's see how to get out of it. 1. Don't keep getting into debt. It seems obvious. However, if your main goal right now is to be debt-free, make a serious commitment to yourself that you will not borrow money from now on regardless of the circumstances. It will be impossible for you to be free if you are constantly making new commitments. If this point is too difficult for you, then take radical measures such as canceling all your cards today or fall into temptation. 2. Know your obligations in detail. Many people in debt don't even know exactly how much money they owe and have no idea what interest rate the bank charges them for using their money. Without this clear information, it is very difficult for you to make wise decisions. Therefore, the first challenge I want you to complete as soon as you finish this episode is to investigate and sort all the information about your financial commitments. These are the most important questions to answer. Which financial institution do you owe money to? What is the principal or amount of money that they initially lent you? What was the date of disbursement of this credit? What was the term or number of installments in which you promised to repay the loan? What is the effective annual interest rate? What is the value of each installment and how often do you have to pay it? Finally, what is the capital balance? I invite you to take note of these points so that you have a clearer situation in your mind. Tip 3. Increase the money available. If you want to get out of debt quickly, you will need to be able to consistently pay more than the amount you have negotiated, and to achieve this you will need to have as much cash as possible at the end of the month. The 2 ways to have more money at your disposal are either to increase your income, or to reduce your expenses, or to do both at the same time. Tip 4. Use the snowball method. The snowball method was created by Dave Ramsey, a very popular financial advisor in the United States. This method basically consists of ordering all your debts from smallest to largest, starting to pay the smallest debt principal to get out of it as soon as possible. That's why it's important to have as much money as possible available every month, as we said in the previous point. Once the smallest debt has been eliminated, we will use the money we used to pay that installment and credit it to the next debt to pay it off in a much shorter term. When the second debt is paid off, we will once again collect the money we have allocated to pay the next debt, and this cycle continues so that we cannot shout to the world that we are debt-free. The effect of this technique on our available money is similar to a snowball going down a small hill at the beginning but increasing more and more with each level. This strategy is not difficult. The theory is quite simple, however it will require a lot of discipline on your part. If at any point you think about quitting, stop for a moment and think about how it would feel to be debt-free, what your life would be like if you woke up in the morning knowing you didn't owe anyone any money. Tip 5. Be a good saver. The opposite of debt is saving, so if you don't want to have more financial problems in the future, you need to learn to develop the discipline to save more money. While having a lot of debt has serious consequences for your life, getting rid of it also has great benefits. I want to talk to you about the most important so that it will be an extra stimulus to help you on this journey that is starting today. The first is the most obvious, is that you will save a lot of money in interest. You can use that money to invest and grow your assets, save to buy a house, a car, or any financial goal you want. You will avoid many headaches and sleepless nights because you will not worry about earning money to give to creditors. You will have better health and be more productive at work because you do it for pleasure and not simply out of obligation. And last but not least, you will have a better relationship with your partner and money won't be a conflict at home, as long as you take your career seriously and start developing skills that lead you to success, which you will learn in this channel. If the video was helpful, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. You will not miss the next training videos to achieve your financial success and personal growth. Thanks for watching.